Now it's 6:39. We had to work through a technical difficulty, but now we want to take it back out to get the latest information now for the shooting on the Peachtree Center Mall.
This story had a lot of people shaken up downtown yesterday. That's where we find 11 Alive Bobeth Yates. We just got some new information overnight, including the suspect's name and the charges this man is facing. Bobeth, good morning.
Good morning, ladies, and you're absolutely right. GBI has now identified that gunman as 34-year-old Jeremy Malone of Murrow. And take a look at your screen, because within the last few minutes, we got his mugshot. This is the first time you're seeing Murrow since the incident happened. And now he was also shot. Now, since then, he has been released from the hospital and taken into custody. He's been charged with several things, including aggravated assault and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon.
I'm just thankful for the very quick response of the Atlanta Police Department, as well as the Atlanta Fire Rescue Department, to be able to get there to help the wounded individuals.
Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens is celebrating the quick response of first responders after police say 34-year-old Jeremy Malone got into a fight with another man and pulled out a gun and shot him. He then went inside the food court area of the mall and continued to cause havoc.
And that perpetrator continued on to shoot two others that were in the food court. Injured is a 47-year-old male from Grayson, Georgia, a 69-year-old female from East Point, and a 70-year-old female from Atlanta.
And before Malone could injure anyone else, officials say an off-duty police officer working a security detail at the mall stepped in to defuse the situation and shot the suspect, who officials say has a long criminal history.
Now, the person that we have in custody is a convicted felon. He has served prison time for an armed robbery, and he has 11 previous arrest cycles. This is an individual that should never have been possessing a gun, an individual that should never have placed this community in harm, but that an officer of this department was able to stop that.
And now that officer is being hailed a hero.
He was there, he was on the scene, he was focused, he kept his mind about him, and he was able to bring safety to all these people that were in that food court.
Now, again, 4 people were shot in this incident, including the suspect. All are expected to survive. Now, in the overnight hours, the suspect was released from the hospital and taken into custody. He's been booked on several charges, including aggravated assault and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Live in downtown Atlanta, Bobeth Yates, 11 Alive News.
Bobeth, thank you. 3 victims in the hospital this morning. We have much more information on this investigation right now on 11alive.com.